There. Okay. Better. Because, the last one wasn't eh, very. Any more yarn left to finish my panties. See? Perfect. But the thing is, though, this front is single, has only one layer of yarn. This one has two layers of yarn. So I'm going to take out the back part of this so that I can have way more yarn to be able to make my panties. And I'll make one more row because I have enough to make one more row of this. Oh, but I'm going to watch a bank scam. Oh, wait. I'm going to watch a registered nurse shot. A registered nurse shot her husband and called 911. Her interrogation breaks down, exposed everything. Kali? Her interrogation breakdown exposed everything. Meh. This is pew pew. Why is it loading though? Why is the video loading? I think I'm gonna have to watch another one because it was taking too long. Wife, drunken golf cart ride kills husband on Ritz course. On Ritzy course. No, we're not gonna watch that. Girlfriend exposes evil truth mid interrogation. The case of 10 months ago, 59. I thought he went to Miami. You told. Okay, good, perfect. This is a good one.
2 days ago, I told you he went to Miami, right? Well, why are you sure that you're telling me is different than what you're telling these people? Who are you?
I've seen that one. No, I'm not watching that one. I already seen that one. A drunk woman kept driving with it. No. Let's find a good one. Come on. Seen that one. Amazon warehouse worker gets arrested after running a 9 point something million dollars. It's only 26 minutes long. Yeah. Let me load again. Maybe something beautiful will pop up. I don't want to watch that. The Sadistic Brothers of Portland, Oregon. Very close. Very close. But I don't watch that. Uninvited ex takes breakup drama to the next level. Ooh. 9 days ago. Let's watch that.
right now. Okay. I just want my phone. I just want my phone. I don't want your phone. Wait. Relax. Stay here for a second. Can you do me a favor? No, I just have appointments. I have to go to work. Okay, but I need you to hang out here because we have to talk to him. Step over here. What's your name? Natasha. Natasha? What's your last name? I literally came over here. Step up back over here. And he probably just deleted all the pictures off my phone. That's why he acted like that. He's a liar. Don't believe anything he says. He's a liar. His mom knows that he's a liar.
She's just saying all his business.
6 months. Look, I don't want no trouble. I came over here to call peace and to tell him that I love him, that I care for him because we had a bad fight.
But he's a liar. Why?
He's gonna say that I pulled the gun on him. I only grabbed his gun because he choked me. Okay, he choked me, and I just look. I'm crazy.
I don't think I'm gonna make it to this little spot right here. All praises. All praises. I even will on Ali Moshe.
She did some, like, grabbing something that she shouldn't have and running out here and bringing it out in the public. But if you're arresting me, arrest me. Well, no, that's not how. We've been together 6 months. Okay. We were arguing last night and yesterday. She's gonna show you scratches. Those are not from me. Okay. Those are not from me. So we have to get to the bottom. I have no marks on me. I don't even want to show you this. This is from her punching me yesterday. Okay. She busted my eardrum and scratched me up. Do I have any marks on me showing that I put my hands on her?
See, it's not gonna make it. So we're going to
no, that's red. That's blue. Do I? Okay, that's part of the tattoo. Have I hit any walls or anything? No, man. I have a job to do. This is crazy. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. My girl, we got into an argument. Yeah, she freaked out. Okay. Freaked out. If I tell you, she might get arrested, but I'm not telling you. But it's just like, I mean, if you ask them for their ring camera, you get everything she wants. Yeah, we got to do our due diligence. You understand, we're here because we were called. But so we have to do our due diligence to get to the bottom of what's going on. We argue a lot. That's it. And she freaks out. She swears she's the victim. And every time she swears she's the victim. And I'm the bad guy. And all this just makes me out there. Where did this argument occur at? Was it inside the house? Yesterday at the gym. And then she just came over this morning. She just showed up. I told her to leave. I was trying to get her out of my house. She wouldn't leave. She's trying to plead with me. And then she calls you guys. Like, she's just sat out here. I sat in my house. I bring her phone out because I'm finally like, okay, I'll just give her phone back because I didn't want her coming to my house because she's freaking out. I literally came over here to show him peace and that I love him and that he was just acting crazy. What I have back there? Just red marks. Can you look up for me? You're not going to be able to see it. No, I see it. Stop. I can't. I'm nervous. I don't want nothing to happen to me. I'm going to move this for just a minute. You got
Jésus! Mais la faire bagay ça comme un chien. Let me put this down here because he's trying to be up on the canopy.
I'm Gabriette, and this is my MAC Sephora haul. Are cute? Really slutty. Delicious. So go to Sephora because MAC is at Sephora finally.
Do you have ring cameras?
She grabbed my phone and ran out here. And then she grabbed something else of mine. And then I was like, yo, you need to really calm down. Like, really calm down. I honestly don't, like, just, whatever. Both might get arrested. Who knows? But.
Man, why are you with somebody who could get you in trouble?
Because she's making, why wouldn't you, you've seen domestic violence, right? Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you believe that a dude is hitting on his girlfriend? When women say that most of the time,
that's not how it typically works.
You know? And it's just like, a lot of times, and she just makes up. She calls my mom, makes me look like the bad guy. My mom's texting me yesterday telling me I deserved everything I got. Like, I'm thinking she's cheating on me. I'm like, I don't want to be with you no more. You're doing this. This is weird. And she's trying to explain that she's not cheating on me and all this, and that's why she came over here. And then she ran out of the house with my phone. So her phone was still in the house. She ran out with something else. And now we're here. She tells everybody, you read her text, she tells all her friends how bad of a boyfriend. I'm the boyfriend in the world because I don't listen. I don't do this. I don't.
Oh,
See, look
did
at
I
her.
get
She's
myself
flicking
into a
me off.
huge,
Like,
naughty problem right now?
Step out of the road.
So, well, I mean, ultimately, you're telling me a different side of the story, right? So I haven't gotten in.
You got to get both sides.
So I haven't gotten into your side of the story. I haven't asked you any questions based off of what's going on over there. I'm gonna read your Miranda. I'm gonna ask you some questions, and we'll kind of get to that. I will look at cameras. I will absolutely try to do everything I can to uncover, your side of the story and see if we can validate that. Okay, but ultimately, you know how it works. Okay, in a domestic case, if allegations are made, we have to investigate those allegations. Okay,
and I get to go to jail because.
Well, let me read this to you.
And I get to go to jail because I didn't do it. Because she came to my house. She came into my house without me knowing.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
I am not her to get out.
I'm not against you. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that I have to get to the bottom of it based off
all of her marks on her are from her throwing stuff around, hitting stuff, banging on stuff.
Listen, I'm going to give you a fair shake. I promise you. I'm going to do my due diligence to make sure I uncover exactly what happened. Okay? But yes, I have to do an investigation to do that, so I have to read this to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. And you say, "Can we use the law?" You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each
Let me
side
clean
right
up
here?
this mess. Come on. You see this?
I already talked to you.
Oh, get on show, get on show.
I haven't asked you any questions, so I just want to confirm that we're good to talk about it, and I can ask you questions, and I
just see her sitting here trying to show all these marks that she made.
Okay, so you good to talk to us now?
I'm not talking anymore, man. Y'all are gonna arrest me anyway.
Okay,
that's fine.
I mean, ultimately, she has injuries.
I'm scared.
Okay, from her. Okay, that's what you're telling me.
I'm scared to do this.
Oh, she punched me in my face 4 times, and she just hit me again.
Okay, so
do you not see this mark on me? She busted my eardrum. My ears are cut. There's blood in my ear.
So yes, you're okay to talk. You're okay to talk about it. Okay.
So listen, she punches me, and her marks are on her hands.
So today, she came over here. You say about 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
Okay. And what happened?
She said she wanted to talk and she wanted to clear things up, and I said no, get out of my house. I don't want to talk.
Did she walk into the house?
Yes, she walked into my room, and then
you opened the door for her.
And then she grabbed me. We hugged and started crying like we were good for a second, and
they're addicted to each other. Man, that's how you split up a succubus and a warlock.
Why? Like she needs to.
Why?
She wants to say her part, and I said no. We're done. Blah blah blah.
But then you guys smash.
She breaks my little air vent thing. She starts banging on the walls, calling me a piece. You
cannot shine.
And all that. And then just chaos. Like we just start arguing.
Yes, I'm getting there. It feels good to actually get the detangle out.
Because I grabbed her phone, then she grabbed mine and took my gun, ran out here. That's where the whole thing started, kind of like when it was like, okay, I'll take your phone if you don't want to, leave. And then she grabbed mine, ran out here.
Sprayed a gun at you. You have cameras?
No, I don't.
Nothing, no doorbells. I know they have cameras. I understand that, my man, but listen, right?
Because it's like if I get in trouble, yeah, I don't want to get in trouble, but also she has a career. And it's like, I don't want to, like, what she did.
What'd she do for a living?
She's a massage therapist.
Okay, at the gym?
No.
Okay.
No, she works for herself. Well, for herself in a different company or whatever.
Okay.
Start mileage 81911.
What kind of gun was it?
21.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
ultimately, I can investigate that side.
Oh, do I want to keep doing that like this, or do I want to take a different route?
Or you end up going to jail for domestic battery because those are the allegations that are made. You understand what I'm saying? And I can only
look at their ring camera then.
Okay, if they have it, and I will work on that. But
some people got ring cameras. I mean,
okay.
So it's just. So I go to jail if I don't tell you what kind of gun it is.
No,
but you
listen,
just automatically believe the story.
She has physical injury. Okay.
From her hitting me.
I hear that's what you're saying.
I have a physical injury too.
Okay.
I have a
What are you talking about?
I have to get to the bottom of exactly what happened, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work that out with you.
That had nothing
to do with her handcuffs right now. You understand what I'm saying?
That had nothing to do with her hitting me though. Like she hit me yesterday.
Why did you let her in your house then?
Has nothing to do
today.
Do me a favor. I want to go over there and talk to them. I want to kind of get to the bottom of it.
I need water. Can I go get water?
No, I don't want you inside the house right now. Especially because you're telling me there's a gun in there and there's a whole lot of stuff. I understand that, but there's still stuff that I have to do to protect the scene and keep everything. So as long as you promise me you're going to stay right here, let me go talk to them. Let me get to the bottom of it. I'll work with you on that. Like if that's the case and that ends up happening, I'll make sure you get taken
He's a warlock.
Okay. So you sit right here and hang out for me? All right. Thank you.
Pick a style and decorate this house.
He's dealing with a succubus. There is no reason when you're dealing with a warlock and a succubus. Don't play on my pillow. My beautiful pillow. Man, I'm just gonna be spending time untangling this. Man. Why did I take it out like that? Guess lessons have to be learned.
Okay, I am hearing stuff on his side.
Yeah, of course. He's a fire.
Okay, but
then why did you go to his house and want to say you love him then?
Okay, but based off of that,
he says he's a liar. Then why are you wanting to be with him?
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights I explained to you? I have these rights in mind. You wish to talk to us now?
You want me to talk to you?
Time out. Can we get her checked out? And
sometimes you gotta feel bad for the police officers. They're like, bro, I'm just trying to do this because you guys are crazy. Man.
At least let them check you for the anxiety and the strangulation.
I'm fine.
Natasha, let them just walk back there.
He doesn't want to go to jail because he probably did strangle her.
So there may be cameras.
There's two separate incidences.
Yesterday and today.
No, there's two separate incidences today.
Okay.
It starts in the house, and they disengage, and then he re-engages out here in her car. She admits to grabbing a gun. She said it was a gun at him. She didn't say she pointed it. She said the whole time it was down by her side. And at one point she said, she does like this. He's over there. She does like this and says, "Give me my phone and I'll give you the gun back." But she said that she was in fear for her life, so she's covered there.
Why?
And tells her, "You're gonna die today." I sent you pictures and all her 43. I gotta go though. Bruising right there. That's a thumbprint. She's got scratches.
Succubuses and warlocks, they always cause the most problems. Why?
The picture don't do this justice. Her arm's like really red. I couldn't get it to like show up.
And that's the thing. Like even
she admits to hitting him. She did say. She said that he's choking her, and he says, "You're gonna die today." And she said that she like goes to swing, and I guess she missed. She did it twice, and she connected once. She said, "Yeah, I did punch the out of him while he was choking me."
So here's
she said she hit him in the.
Here's the
while he was choking you.
Yes, the way she see the way she pulled up the car, almost like let me get in, get out. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Okay. Yeah, she's good. She didn't see all that fucking appropriately. Doesn't want to go to the hospital. Wants to get to work, so. Rescue 63. Yeah. Medical 63. All right. Your paramedic, part of? I'll go be 8 feet. Thank you, guys. All right. Do me a favor, hang out here and talk with them. I'll finish. All right. Just give us a second, okay? We're working on this. So I see where she pulls up. Right, she doesn't live here. She pulls up. She goes into the house.
She used to live here. She just moved out last week.
Okay. I mean,
so it all started yesterday at the gym. They both work out very regularly.
Mm-hmm.
She was working out, and she is opening a massage business. She goes and approaches a guy that was a client of hers at Massage Envy and says, "Hey, I'm opening my own business. Here's my card. Look me up." He gets jealous, and they get into it, and he starts crying. "I'm insecure. You don't do anything to fix my insecurities." Blah 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 blah. And she already has her own place now because of last week's incident. So she goes home to her house. He goes home to his house. She comes over here this morning to try and fix things. And hey, I'm sorry about your insecurities. Sorry I didn't do this. Sorry I didn't do that. And
sorry about your insecurities. Your insecurities. Your insecurities. Everybody getting in a relationship when they don't fix themselves. Oh.
Okay.
I don't know what
everyone's
he said,
having
so
babies with
he's
people.
saying that he was at his house.
Lord have mercy.
She pulls up, comes into the house, comes into the room, wakes him up while he's sleeping, and then he's like, "No, get out of my house!" And get out of my house, and get out of my house. And then there was a part where he grabs her phone. She grabs his phone. He grabs her phone. She says, "Okay, give me my phone back." And he's like, "No." So then she picks up the gun. And then it's spelled out here, and he's saying that there's going to be video footage of the encounter, and so that's my biggest concern is seeing if there is actually video footage.
This guy's camera?
Yeah. So he's saying that they're going to have cameras of what happened, and that'll kind of solidify.
That'll tell you what happens outside the house. That won't tell you about the choking.
Well, certainly it'll tell me if she's being an aggressor or if she's being in fear. You know, it'll change the demeanor, you know, but right now it's he says, she says, and she has injuries, he has injuries. You know what I mean?
Where's his injuries at?
So he's got some on his neck. I mean, they're minor, but he's a big guy, you know, so it does kind of show that there was a level of physical dispute.
Yeah, she said that. She said, I don't remember exactly how. You have to ask her about that. Something about a tussle, and in the middle of the tussle, he chokes her and says, "You're gonna die today."
I don't want to look at her.
These people.
That would be. Can I see your neck? Where
He says, "I was in fear of my life, but I went to go visit this man. He fixed his insecurity. His insecurity.
Clothes you never wear anymore?
You do nothing to
Turn them
fix
into
my
cash with Vinted.
insecurities.
Snap a photo, list your item. Easy.
Man, oh man, oh
Once
man.
it sells, the buyer covers shipping. And with zero...
Just give us a second, Natasha.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything that solidifies that. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big guy. If he was literally trying to choke her, as she was saying, there would be petechiae, there'd be some type of redness.
If it was to that extreme, yeah.
If it was to that extreme. So, I mean, just the way it's
She probably saying he choked her after because he probably choked her while they were smashing.
She may be, like I said, that's why I Mirandized her. She may be going based off of at least this side of the story.
That's true.
So I need it.
She openly admits to grabbing my gun. She openly admits to striking at me.
Let me No, I know. Okay, hey, listen. So I advised you your Miranda warning. Are you okay talking to me now?
Yes.
Okay. So here's where I'm at. So I get his side of the story. I want to get your side of the story. I know that the other deputy did. So what exactly happened today?
I showed up to his house because he kept saying a bunch of stuff that's not true.
I came over here to make amends and just tell him that I love him, because that's really what I came to do. Just tell him I love him and that
that is a succubus. That's a succubus woman.
Listen to me, because he thinks I'm cheating on him, and I promise you I'm not. Like, I'm really not. I love him. No, I moved out.
Did he ask you to leave?
Yes.
Okay. So understand right now, I am trying to get to the bottom of everything, but he was sleeping, is that correct?
No.
Or he was inside his room when you came into the house? Okay. And then you were trying to talk to him, and then what happened? Because you said it escalated.
I was trying to talk to him. Tell him that I love him, all this stuff. He was like, just leave, I don't want to talk to you, which we say to each other all the time. Oh, leave, I don't want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. It's like a high school relationship, and it's ridiculous. And it's like the same thing that happened yesterday.
Succubus and warlocks in love.
Then I go to talk to him, then he tells me to get the out, so then I get the out, and it's like, I don't know what he wants me to do, because then what happens if I do leave, like what happened yesterday, that he grabbed me by the arm and pulled me. This is my working arm, I'm a therapist, okay? If hurt. My arm is sore. Okay? So because all that happened, then I got back.
Did you hit him at all?
Yes, of course I did. I did, and I will tell you that I did.
No, I appreciate
and I did, and I punched him in the face because he deserved it. Okay?
Are we talking yesterday or today?
This was yesterday. I didn't hit him today.
Then why are you back yesterday? You guys fought and now you're back the next day?
When he grabbed me by my arm, I was getting off of his truck. He has a high truck. He told me to get the out, so I said okay. So I was like, all right, I'm done arguing with you. When I went to go get out, I went to grab my bag, and when I went to go grab the bag, he grabbed the bag from me and yanked it, which almost broke my nails, by the way, because my
okay, have fun. Don't give out all your tips money, okay?
I went to grab my bag, then he tells me, no, you're not leaving, you're never leaving me. All this bunch of. Then he grabs.
You look good,
Pam. My bag into the thing that he.
Yeah, you welcome. I like the shirt.
So I said okay. So I get back into the truck.
And this happened in the house,
in the black truck in the parking lot of the gym.
In the parking lot of the gym.
Yes. So then I get back into the truck like a good little girl for the second time, like he told me to, because he didn't let me leave when he told me to leave. So then he tells me to get back in. So I get back in. Mind you, this is whole leaving, come, leave, come. Okay, that's him. Get the out. Get the in. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know what the hell he wants. So I get back in the truck for the second time, and he starts banging onto the middle console. And then obviously I start getting scared. Look at the inside of his house. He has anger management issues. Okay.
Why are you going back to that warlock then?
I hear what you're saying. Okay. Let me
I just don't want any trouble. I don't want nothing to happen to him.
Why?
Myself so I can go. Okay.
Okay, but you called us, and so now we're here.
Well, no, I didn't call you. I was about to call you. I came here to the neighbor.
So we got a call from you.
But it wasn't me. How did I call you? I don't have my phone.
Okay.
I don't have my phone. When you saw me over here, you guys were already here. I never got to call. I was literally on the phone with the dispatcher.
Okay.
So she did.
How can I call? I came over here.
You were on the phone with dispatcher.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you did call.
Yeah, but I didn't give him an address. I didn't give him any information.
You don't have to give him an address. Hey, this is Versace. Hey, can you advise me what zone or is the gym? What's the gym called? Gold's Gym?
Zone.
Oh, zone. Zone. Which zone?
West location, parking lot.
So off at 200?
I don't know my streets around
West
here.
location?
Yes, zone west location. In the Marketplace Plaza, there's like a TJ Maxx, a movie theater.
Okay, yeah. That's going to be a city. Can you... There's going to be...
Listen how much left I have to untangle. But patience is key.
Oh my God, no.
For the one that happened yesterday. Come back over here. No, come back over here. I'm not going to ask you again. Come back over here. Come back over here.
See? That's what succubus women do. They make it a little harder to just listen.
So we're here working this side of it. You know what? If you can have an OPD officer call me, and then we'll go from there.
Succubus women and warlock men just waste the police officers'
So there's
time.
two instances. The ones that happened at Gold's Gym yesterday.
It wasn't
And there's,
Ocean, it was Zone.
I'm sorry, Zone. Pardon.
I know,
Zone.
but there's no point in yesterday because we're at today.
No, because if it's
Yesterday
domestic, we have to.
It's not, but it's not. That's what I'm telling you.
It
It's
is.
not. I just
You guys
wanna
don't.
go.
You guys hate each other. That means it's domestic, woman.
I just want to go.
Now you want to go and then waste people's time again next week by calling them because you can stay away from your warlock. Man,
You mama.
that's why you gotta be like these cops. You gotta salute police officers sometimes and just be like, yo, I know. Non, l'a crié. Pour qui ça l'a crié? L'a crié parce que chouchou ni chaud pour warlock ça.
Change doesn't start with technology. It starts with perspective. That's
Fast
why
forward,
Deloitte views
skip.
I mean, I see it both ways.
I think
After talking to him, I don't think you'd be wrong to take her.
so. Ultimately, I think that she's going to be an aggressor. And
Because you have to take an
She comes
aggressor.
over here.
Zone's Gym yesterday.
So he clarified all that. They were on bad terms last night. They were arguing in the truck. They go their separate way on bad terms. They texted a little bit last night. She comes over here to engage
Exactly.
with him at his place of
100%.
residence. Comes inside the house.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Ultimately,
I'm not gonna do it.
yeah, get out of here. Ultimately,
I hate to leave you.
no. So the one that
He's like,
happened
I
in the
hate
city
to
yesterday,
leave
I don't
you
know if I
hanging,
should
but
have
I
him
gotta
come
go.
out here or-
This is a succubus and a warlock case. You know what I mean? That's what she said.
That's what he says.
He's like, yo.
Oh, she said different.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta go.
So
Yeah, he pulled me by the arm. We're like, I don't understand.
That's what we do.
and then you punched him in the face.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, because I'm sure he said I hit him. So, of course, I have to admit to you that I hit him. He just told you I hit him. So, yes.
So, okay.
But I hit him in defense of myself.
But listen, that's not defense of yourself. Here's the thing: you're in his vehicle, and he's asked you to get out, and you're refusing to
I
exit.
did get out. That's how it happened. I did get out.
No, that's not what
I did get out. I got out of the car, and he pulled me by the arm.
Stop. We are having to get to the bottom of what's going on, okay? Because we are out here, and this occurred, okay? I see redness on your hands that shows that you punched him. It doesn't show like.
Yeah, he
defensive-
also grabbed me by my
Okay, you already
wrist. So
grabbed
that this is really. I'm not trying to grab you. This scratch and this scratch and this scratch is from him holding me
Okay.
with his.
All right, I'll tell you what. Will you fill out a written statement for me?
No, I don't want nothing to happen to him. I don't
Why?
want nothing to happen to nobody.
He hurts
It's
people.
mine.
He hurt
It's me.
you.
I'm
People
not
need
so
to
sorry.
know
Let's get past
what
this
type
today.
of people who hurts people.
I came here
Oh,
unannounced
God.
to talk to him.
The
because he
next
kept texting me
generation
from
of human
10
beings
o'clock
need
at
to
night,
come
5
with
in the
a
morning, 6 in the
label.
morning.
I hurt
I'm
people.
ignoring him.
I'm
So
happy.
I finally
I'm
gave him
sad.
attention.
Stay away. Don't
I
come
showed
closer.
up
Like
here
what?
because he keeps saying that I don't love him, so I showed up here to tell him that I love him, and I said, let's just talk face to face. I can't do this whole calling, texting thing. There's no point in that. There's no point in that. You're saying I'm ignoring you. I'm ignoring you. This is what I was trying to prevent. Okay? So I showed up here to make amends with him. Then he tells me get out, just like he did yesterday.
Okay.
Get out. So but then what happens when I get out? What
You
happened?
didn't get out though. That's what
And
happened.
what happened yesterday when I got
I
out?
don't know. I'm only going based
but
off
this
of what you're
but this
telling
is what
me.
I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Because you're trying to get me on something just like he did, and this is why all you men are crazy. He literally told me
All
to
you
get
men
out.
do not drag all men in there. It's your warlock.
Grab my keys.
There are amazing men out there. You don't talk about your warlock. You guys.
Wait. Are we in the house or are we in the car?
No,
'Cause
this
we're-
is from yesterday. You're talking
no,
about
I said
yesterday.
today. I was very specific.
Okay,
I asked you about today.
Today.
You're
and
bouncing all over the place.
Okay, yeah, because I can't think. I can't think.
Okay, I've asked you to calm down multiple times. And you're...
Let me just calm down.
Woman.
So what's gonna happen today?
Succubus.
I'm gonna be with her. I'm gonna stay with him.
Okay. All right, hold on. Tell me what happened.
He tells me to get out. He takes my phone. I go to get in the car.
Did you take his phone first?
No,
You didn't grab
no. I I didn't grab anything
from him. Did you have his phone at all?
No, I did not have his phone.
Okay, what was the reason that he took the phone? Was there a reason?
Because he thinks I'm cheating on him.
Okay, and then what happened?
So then I said, please give me my phone. Give me my phone. He didn't want to take my phone. So then he grabs me. This man is strong. He puts his arm around me and he lifts me up and drags me across the room. Okay? So at that point...
Who are you? His mom, okay.
Okay, so he strangles me. I'm sorry, Michelle. I'm sorry.
I'm just wondering why you came last night when you were
I came over here because to talk to him, to show him I love him. He literally started crying on me. I really thought we were going somewhere in the conversation, and then when we started talking about like the sequence of events, no, I did not pull no gun on him. I did not pull no gun on him. See, now you're changing up. Now you're changing up because he's your son and not the guy.
No, he said you pulled the gun on him.
I did not pull no gun on him. I don't like guns either. The only time I took his phone.
Did you have a gun in your hand?
Yes, I took his phone and the gun and I put it in my car.
Arrest her little butt. Send her to the succubus prison.
Did you come outside with the gun?
Yes, and I put it in my car. No, I did not look low, man.
Did you point the gun at all?
No.
Okay.
I put it in my passenger side. I'm scared of those things, okay? We went shooting the other day, and like I had to take a break because I was like,
okay, but somebody who's scared of him doesn't pick him up and touch him and retrieve him.
Okay, why don't I strangle you and see how you like it?
He said, why don't I strangle you and see how you like it?
Get back over here. I'm not going to ask you again. If you can't stop and you can't bring the temperature down so we can figure out what's going on, you are going to go to jail. Do you understand me?
She's already going to go to jail. She's the arrestor. And arrestor, they said that in domestic violence, they must arrest the aggressor.
You're screaming and yelling at me. I can't
They
get to the
must
bottom of
arrest
it.
somebody.
He's over there. I'm over here. You have an opportunity to make your case, and you're choosing to sit here and scream the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
If I go and look at the cameras over here across the street, okay, what are they going to show me? What happened?
It's going to show that I grabbed the gun and his phone. Actually, yeah, why don't you go look at it so you can see
okay,
what
no,
he did.
tell me. Tell me.
No, go.
I will. Tell me what happened.
Why don't you go look at it?
Tell me what happened.
Succubus.
That's
succubus.
He tells me to leave. Realize he has my phone still. I went. He closed the door on me. I opened it. I said, please give me my phone. He didn't give me my phone. I went inside. I went to go to the room to go grab my phone. And that's when he picked me up with his arm, strangled me, dragged me across, threw me on the couch, and said, you're going to die. You're going to die. I stopped, blah, 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 a whole bunch of stuff.
Do me a favor. Look this way for me. Look this way for me. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So then, obviously, at that point, I'm scared. I'm helpless. What am I going to do with a big, strong guy like that? So I said, okay. I said, I won't call the cops, which I was never going to call the cops in the first place. I just wanted to get my stuff so I can go. But yeah, at that point, I'm scared. The man has his enormous biceps in my throat, okay?
His enormous bicep in my throat. I bet you like those biceps when it's on your throat and you're laid down and your legs are open. I bet you like that, huh, little succubus?
This whole thing is crazy to me because I've never been in this situation before.
What?
I can't even think. I went to go grab the gun. I went to go grab his phone. I just grabbed whatever I could so he can give me my stuff.
So I asked you before if you grabbed his phone, and you said
no. I didn't before. I didn't grab his phone until he grabbed mine. You said, did I have his phone?
Okay.
I did not have his phone before. He grabbed mine first. It wasn't until when I went in here to go inside my car that I had.
Why were you soaking wet when we got here?
Because he threw water at me. He started throwing everything at me. He threw the filter at me. He threw water at me, water bottles at me. He threw everything at me. So then I go to walk outside, and then I don't even know what happened. There was just so much back and forth.
She still says she doesn't want to get him in trouble. After he's disrespected her like that?
His phone and the gun. And I said, I will give it to you, but just give me my phone. I said, go through it. But he wanted to go through it to see if I was cheating on him. I'm not cheating on him. I said, go through it.
So
go
do
through
you know
it and I'll
how
give you
all
your
of this would have been avoided today?
Yes.
How would it have been avoided?
Yeah, if I left.
Or if you didn't come over here in the first place.
Okay, and what happens all the times when he comes to my house? What happens?
We're not looking at that case. We're looking at today. You clearly had a tumultuous situation yesterday at the gym. Okay, when you're at zone. And left on bad terms. Okay, all of that could have been handled over the phone.
Yeah, I was trying to do it over the phone, and sometimes he shows up to my house, and the thing is that I don't handle.
But that's not what happened today. Okay, today you came over to his house, which he lives here by himself.
Yes.
You entered his home. Okay, you went into his room to confront him.
Okay, he does that to me. Like, we're in a relationship.
It's about today.
Okay, but do you see how today, now
yes,
we're at this point where the situation happens?
I do understand.
So, I'm going to place you in handcuffs. I'm going to detain you for now. I'm going to go look at cameras. Listen to me. I can't leave you here and go over there, especially when I can hardly control you standing right here. I'm going to detain
you. I'm just angry and I'm upset.
They cannot.
Man, this police officer needs a raise.
I don't want nothing to happen to him. I love him.
Why?
Like, literally.
Why do you love him? Why do you love him? You said he hurts you. Why do you love him? Zozo, bon comme ça? Bon, douce comme ça.
I want my phone so I can call my clients. Like, please, that's really all I want. Like, I have a career.
Let me hold your keys.
Have a career.
Okay.
No, you should have thought about that when you wanted to get a warlock.
Nope, I need to walk away.
They've only been dating for like 6 months,
I need
they
to walk
said.
away. So I need you to slide in there. I'm going to shut the door.
Well, why isn't he?
Because I'm getting to the bottom of everything. So
She said, well, why isn't he in handcuffs? You said you didn't want nothing to happen to him. You love him.
Slide in for me. Slide in for me.
Download Gossip Harbor right now.
Man, that police officer needs a raise. To deal with people and warlocks, you need a raise.
You can just hold on to it for me. Just hold on to it for me.
But it wasn't like...
My man, listen to me. I'm trying to help you as best as I can, right?
She hit me yesterday. That's all that...
Man, here's this warlock.
I have to understand this because right now she's saying that you hit her.
It was a shove.
Okay, where was that at?
Just on my head.
When? Before you took the
and then they both try to protect each other. No.
Okay, and so she shoved you, and then after she shoved you, you grabbed her phone.
This was minutes after me.
Okay. And there's no physical anything today.
Ekunyala by Montez,
we saw anything physical outside. Okay. All right. Let me get back with you. Will you fill out a written statement for me about what happened?
I have to,
yeah, let me grab that written statement. I'll give you a chance to fill it out.
I turned it out?
No, I'm going to have you stay in there right now. I'm trying to get to the bottom of everything. Okay?
Can we mean him just talk? Like, can we him just talk?
No, Bouzin.
What happened to the other talk?
Are you kidding me, Bouzin?
He's not here.
Oh my gosh. Wasting people's time. Wasting people's time talking about, can we just talk? You guys can't not touch each other. Hit each other. Cannot hit each other.
Absolutely. Listen, at the end of the day, anytime you get law enforcement involved, we have to do law enforcement things. And
like, honestly, I just wanted my phone back. That was it.
All right.
I understand. It's just like...
No, you don't, woman. You do not.
I'll tell you what. Do me a favor. Because OPD is here. So... Let me have the phone back, and I'll give it back to you here in a minute.
Can I call my mom?
I'll give it back to you in a minute. Let us finish up doing what we're doing. You can call your mom.
Phone?
Yes, your phone.
Open your phone and I'll call your mom. If you want.
Oh, Mama.
Give me your car keys, Tasha. I'll take your car to my house.
He took my car keys.
They're up on top of the car.
Oh, okay. You want me to bring it to my house?
Are you okay if she takes your car?
I mean, no, I need my car.
Okay. I need the phone.
I'm just changing the password on.
Okay. Again,
I don't even know.
I'm not going to sit here and wait. So hand me the phone.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm giving you an opportunity to open it so she can make a phone call.
Oh.
Are you okay?
No, what? Well, can I make a phone call?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll
Thank you. Don't give her any options. She literally, c'est pas qu'à foutre attendez, c'est parce que mon yon aime gommer avec lui-même. Il va attendre.
She called
That leads Ziwi.
I guess from the neighbor's house. Okay. Saying that she was strangled by him and that, her side of the story is different than his side of the story. He doesn't want any part of this. He wants this to go away. Yeah. But it's too late. We're here. Right. She was trying to make allegations about him strangling her and stuff like that. The evidence isn't solidified. There's nothing there. Okay. So I'll show you what the deputy sent me since it was the freshest at the time. But to me, they were beyond superficial. So do you have PC for her for? I think we're going to end up going 10-15 on her. But this is the alleged strangulation marks. Back? Yeah.
He said,
There's, like scratches that are old. That's all of her injuries for this alleged. Is that her armpit? That's what it looks like for an alleged battery. I'm not buying it, especially off of what she's saying. It doesn't. Then she grabs a gun in his house, and he grabs her phone because they were in an argument. Yeah. She slapped him, punched him, whatever. They continued to talk. He said she pushed him in the head. He said it was like minutes later. He grabbed her phone because they were talking about alleged cheating or infidelity or whatever. Yeah. And so then she went and grabbed his phone and his gun and then ran outside with it. Initially, he said that she was kind of like doing like this, but he's saying no, she didn't point it out. And then she came in, put it in her car. None of this makes sense. Yeah, no. So is it her gun or is it his gun? His gun. Okay. I think you had some other scratches. What were those scratches from? Didn't you, when you took your shirt off, didn't you have some scratches or anything like that? No. Okay. Just there. Did you already get his info? Yes. Okay, cool. I'll just do it. Yeah, okay. Let's see. All right. Zach, I'll have some paperwork for you. Just your victim rights stuff, like all I have to give you. You just bear with me for just a minute. I'll get all that filled out, and then I'll explain it to you. And then I'm gonna go talk to her, and then whatever else he's got, and then we'll cut out of here. So, if you will, do you still need to talk to him? No, I think we have everything today. What was the physical? I know there was something. Just remind me. What was it today? What was? She pushed you in the face. No, she just wasn't. You want to talk today? Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got what you've told me. It's going to be added.
Ben.
I just wanted to make sure that was it.
Lumière très claire.
Honestly, dude, like at the end
Il
of the day,
très clair.
she's going to go to jail for 2 domestics. I understand it's not what you want. Okay?
Much?
The state's going to be in contact with you. Okay.
Obviously. Like how fast is that?
Tomorrow. Should have gone down tomorrow.
Yeah, much better.
Contact with her. And it's not that you're going to get in trouble, but if you have contact with her, if she has contact with you, she'll go to jail again, and then she won't be able to get out because she'll be violating a judge's order. So you're just going to have to stay separate from her. Maybe the absence makes the heart grow fonder, if that's what the case is.
No,
maybe
that's a warlock and a succubus.
Figure out, like,
Do
hey,
not.
this was too much. She was being extra. It's too much. You don't want no part of this. One or the other is going to happen, right? But at the end of the day, the state's going to get in contact with you. The state doesn't necessarily need your cooperation to push forward, but usually if you're not cooperative, then they probably, they do with what they have to do with. I tell you, it's in your best interest to be cooperative, and let the chips fall where they may. But it sounds like she may need some help. Maybe there's something else. Maybe a diversion program. Maybe she can do some type of, counseling or something like that. But she's clearly got some.
I've been telling her. She tells me I need to go to therapy all the time because when she's just say shut, like stop, like I get irritated with it too quick, and she says I have anger. It's just like no, she's the one who freaks out. She can barely contain herself when she's talking to you.
As uncooperative as you are, okay? As uncooperative as you are, You were calm. You were, precise on what was going. You weren't being all over the map. I go and talk to her. I can't even get a word out of her. Okay, so there's a level of excitedness that she has displayed that makes it very hard to track with what's going on, which is why this has taken a lot longer than it should. If you can fill that out for me, I'm going to go work on this same thing that he's got to go work on.
Ooh, we've gotten to a part where it's a bit easier to actually get the knots out. I can just kind of like pull out the dents.
But yes, if you can go ahead and work on that right now for me. All right, and just put what happened today, okay? Or you can say it started from a situation that happened yesterday at Zone. You all broke up. She showed up at your house today. Go from there, okay? Yeah. And I'll be right back with you.
Someone else will love them on Vinted. Just snap a pic, list your item. Easy. Once it sells, the buyer covers shipping. And with 0 selling fees, you keep every dollar. Sell what you don't wear. Earn cash to upgrade your style.
Now, Puniela, comment c'est crier encore?
Stop doing that. Stop questioning yourself. Sometimes just walking away is the right thing to do, but with him, if you hadn't got back, he would have gotten mad at that. He's an idiot. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, see, the right thing.
Then why do you love him? She says that he's an idiot. She says all these mean things about him. But she goes over to his house. Les points, lui ouvre les jambes, les points avec monsieur. Après ça, comme il a, il te dit, man.
Because ultimately, about
Là, ça pas fait sens, non?
That's a crime. That going back and trying to work it out with them, we don't care about that, right? That's you guys having.
I can't defend myself. Like, what did I do wrong here? That's what I'm trying to say. It's not.
You're a succubus. That's what you did. You're a succubus.
Can we go back to the pictures?
Golly.
There's a bunch of pictures.
The pictures with your.
Kounia la prière, Kounia encore. Ouais. Oh, yes. Untangulation has happened now. Untangulation, detangulation. Now this. Now I can find the tail of this.
Okay, but the pictures that we're wanting to see are the ones that you already sent.
Many.
Well, I was trying to show you another picture that I had taken. You just can't really see. My arm is just red from there. That's why he didn't let me leave. After he told me to leave, that I did leave. And that's why even his mom said, even if you do walk away, it's bad. So it's like I'm always stuck in a situation. Like.
Then why did you go to his house? Why?
My arm is just red from him. Like, that was from him pulling me. And then this one. I can't really see on this side. But the scratches were just from like his nail digging into me. But there's not really much. The red marks are more on this side, but they're gone already because it's just like skin on skin. So that doesn't. I was trying to show you another picture, but I would have to find it.
Okay.
Just take her. Take her. She's wasting your time. People need you. She's wasting your time.
Yeah, you got the pictures. You need to call your mom. We're going to do that later, okay? Just not right this second.
He gets to call his mom and I can't call mine. Like, I don't, like...
Because right now you're detained and we're trying to figure out what's going on. Okay?
Oh, if we're both wanting to let this...
So you were already under arrest for what happened today. Okay, I've already placed you under arrest for today.
What did I do today? What did I do today?
So there's mitigating factors in my investigation that validate what he's saying and then kind of make you not look so hot in that. Whether or not that's 100%.
Because
he says you took his phone and ran off. You're saying that...
And the gun.
You're saying that you did tell me you did take his phone.
Yeah, after he took mine.
That's fine. But you're saying that you never called 911, but we got a 911 phone call from his phone.
I didn't have his phone, though.
You said you're asking questions. I'm trying to give you answers.
Okay.
You said you strangled me.
Can we just backtrack? Because the way you talk to me like makes me nervous and anxious, and it's like...
Oh, take her to jail. She's wasting our time.
Yes.
Okay.
I say
That
our
is
time
coming
like
from
I'm part
Yes.
of the
from his phone.
police.
That right
No,
there.
no.
Okay,
Let's backtrack.
It's
Take her to
100%.
jail,
You're
bro.
not
Why
here
is
when
she
he
still
told me.
talking, bro?
It's
He took my phone when
I
he told me
hear
to
you.
leave.
Let the
I'm not
succubus
disputing
woman
that.
rot in
I'm telling you
jail.
100%. We got a 911 phone call from his phone
But I didn't.
with you. Okay, that's recorded. That's all. That's all 100% the
Okay,
facts.
yeah, but I'm crying
Okay,
and I'm emotional.
I understand that, but
She said, but I'm
I
crying
have
and
to
I'm
hear your side
emotional.
of the story to say, okay, you're a credible witness or you're a non-credible witness. Either you're telling me the truth or you're not telling me the truth. Okay, and if the stories that you're telling me make it look like you're not being truthful on parts that are insignificant, it kind of debunks you as, you know, being a credible witness. He's telling me his side of the story. I also have the fact that you pulled your vehicle up, you went into his house, you've already told me he told you to leave. So all of that stuff is very relevant. The only thing that's different between your story and his story is that he hit you and he's saying that you hit him. So we have him who has at least been very truthful and honest up front with everything. And I've been able to validate. And I'm able to validate what he's saying. He can't validate.
She thinks she can just cry. Every succubus think they can just get, they can just cry and their crocodile tears will be the final factor.
And I understand that.
And I'm trying.
But you're literally discriminating me for being a woman and being emotional.
No, ma'am.
That's how I feel.
No,
like it's not fair.
I've given you the reasons why. I've given you the reasons why we're here
But
today.
I'm calm
But
now.
we're still trying to work on. He's still
now,
working
she
on
said.
what happened yesterday. That's
Everything
not me,
should
but
be
I'm
okay
here,
now because
you know,
I've decided to
something
calm
that he's
down.
working on right now. Okay, so we're trying to get to the bottom of yesterday to determine what happened there. Okay, does that make sense?
I understand.
Okay, we're working on it.
But
We're working.
can I just like have something to say to you?
Sure.
No, you've said too much.
He had taken my phone first. When like how I explained to him the similar story about yesterday about leave go, and as you saw in the text messages with his mom, even if I leave, it would have been bad, and that's exactly what happened, right?
No, if you left, then
Took
there would
my
be no
phone, he took my personal
situation.
items hostage, even when I did go to leave. And then what happens when I went back inside? I got strangled. Okay. So from there, that's when I grabbed his stuff and I came outside.
His stuff, say it, the phone and the gun.
That's
You
when I
had
got
every opportunity to retreat and leave.
Mhm.
Okay,
And I
he's
did.
articulating a battery that occurred way before what you're telling me.
He took my stuff. How can I leave? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not fair.
You leave and you call us,
Mhm.
and you let us.
No, sir. How can I do that if he doesn't have? If he has my
Well, you had
personal
his
item?
phone.
He took it back. He took my phone first.
Okay.
This is
So you don't put yourself in a situation and come over here, and if you do come over here and he says leave, you leave.
Sir, I did. He took my item.
All right, we're not going to debate it right now, okay? Listen,
No,
he may have more questions for you. We're going to get to the bottom of it,
You're
okay?
being unfair. He took my phone first. I went back in to grab my phone. I got strangled. That's when I then took his phone so then I can try to call. And when I went back, if you see in the camera that I went back inside my car, he reached, pushed me out the way to get his stuff. He opened my car door, took his stuff back. I am literally screaming for help right at this point. As I'm walking out again for the second time, then he is now throwing stuff at me. How could I call 911? He took his phone back. He took my phone first. I came over here to the neighbors to call the cops because I didn't have access to either phone. I don't understand what part of that you don't understand. I'm a victim. I'm the criminal because I'm the emotional.
Natasha, can you still talk to me?
Just take me to jail already. Can we just get this over with?
Yeah, take her to jail, bro. Take her to jail. She's wasting our time and our taxpayers' money.
I want her to have it so she can call once she gets released.
I'm going to hold on to it. Do you want your phone to come with you then?
So you can call.
Okay. Is there anything else you need to come with you?
I'm gonna have your mom get your car from my.
Do I need my wallet?
You don't need anything. You can literally go in just like that.
I just really need to pee. Like I can't.
All right, we're heading straight to the jail. So we're going right now. All right.
And my phone, my computer is at.
She was charged with battery, but the charges were later dropped.
Ugh. Why? You
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe
Put-
for more videos like this.
something on her head to let people know, so that if any other person gets to meet her, they get to see what kind of person she is by just on her forehead. That's so God. The science of touching. She attacks her boyfriend and fights police.
Forsyth County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call from a man in Cumming, Georgia, claiming his girlfriend had attacked him.
Cumming, Georgia.
The arriving deputies found a woman
Georgia
standing
came.
outside. She painted herself as the victim in a violent relationship with an ex-Marine.
Well, it makes sense.
Babe, you want to come over here and talk to me?
They say a lot of things happen in Atlanta. If you want to get a little bit freaky,
The problem
you
is
go
I'm
to
in an
Atlanta.
emotionally abusive relationship.
You can find any kind of
live in this
warlocks,
house. I have not
succubus,
been able to
soul
move out yet.
suckers, demons,
And
moonlighters,
he
shadow
abuses me
dwellers in
emotionally
Georgia.
every day, and if I say anything he doesn't like, he says he's going to call the cops. So he finally called the cops.
So he finally called the cops.
So what happened tonight? What happened tonight is I came home and we got in a fight. I don't remember the exact details.
You don't know why you got in a fight?
Because I get text messages that are abusive.
Okay. Did you get those today?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Do you want to read them?
Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Sure.
He is not interested in this.
This is a domestic abuse of... I guess you forgot we were going out to dinner or didn't even think to ask if we wanted. Also, I agree with Melissa having the right to say, he's just mad at me. And I came home. Yeah, but I don't feel like this is even, like, clearly, I called the police on him too. And I feel attacked.
Okay.
Okay, well, have you ever been abused in a relationship?
Oh, Jizzy.
Sure, why do you think
Another succubus. Another
I understand
succubus.
your psychology. Like, I need to literally...
Listen, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
I'm in a relationship and I haven't found a place to move out yet.
Okay.
And anytime I don't like what he does because he's a controlling retired Marine and he's emotionally abusive, and anytime I don't like it, I get a threatened.
Okay, well,
No.
That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, good. Awesome.
What?
So,
Do you want to take it inside or do you want to do this on the yard in front of the neighbors?
Oh,
Okay, I know I'm yelling. I'm level 20 every day because I'm in a terrible relationship.
So tell me
Whose
about
fault
it.
is that?
Provoked
Your
me
shoe
over
back
and
to
over
Kufish
and
is
over
new.
and over again. I probably shoved him off me. I don't know. He didn't need to call the cops. He doesn't need to take it to this level. But he was in a terrible divorce, and like everyone is the enemy and the bad guy.
Moments later, she confessed to being the aggressor and refused to press charges. Her story lacked clarity, leaving the situation shrouded in mystery.
Once I
Is that from
finish
today?
freaking detangling this,
Ma'am, can you stay here?
No.
then
Why
I
not?
will charge my computer and then
I would
get
like
back
to
on
hear
it because I
what
want to
you
finish
We're not
my
gonna
whole
worry about
entire
it.
the panties
We're not
on
gonna
live because that holds myself extra accountable,
So I'd rather
and
not be in the
that
middle of
means
the
that I
yard.
did 3
Okay, well, we
lives,
can go over here.
3 or 4
Right now,
lives
we're
this
not
week,
gonna go in
which
the
is
house.
great.
So can you tell
That's
me
amazing.
what all happened when it got physical?
I'm the one who's more physical with him, to be completely honest. He's not a bad guy. I'm not going to press charges. I would never have called the police.
But you just said
But I
all
need
of
to
these
get out of
things
this
about him, and now you're saying he's not a bad guy and you're not gonna press charges.
Yeah, but I live in his
Succubus.
house, and I have nowhere to go right now.
How long have you lived here?
They always think that crocodile tears are gonna get them somewhere. That abusing, free abusing, free abusing.
Ma'am?
He's like, girl, it's late at night. I don't wanna do this. Poor guy. Man, look at these police officers.
Code
He's
4.
a f***ing Marine. You want to know who's psycho? A f***ing
You
Marine.
just said
Ma'am,
you didn't want
come
to.
back here. We're
Now
not
she's
doing
walking
that
away.
right now. The best thing when people are arguing is let's have some separation.
Right, but I don't have anywhere to go because I moved in. I gave up my place and moved in here.
How long have you lived here?
6 months.
6 months? Okay.
Look at this cop doing his
So-
job perfectly.
I want to make sure I understand it right. So basically, he He sends you messages knowing that push your buttons, right? And then, so what? Did you come home when the argument started, or what happened? Did he come home when it started?
Meanwhile, another deputy spoke with the boyfriend to get his side of the story.
Only your boyfriend. Only your boyfriend.
Simplify inventory and scale your business with Katana Cloud Inventory.
Skippity.
Got my notepad.
She asked me to walk out, and so now I'm like barefoot and freezing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Can I? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use.
When she said go to the front door, I didn't know what she was leading me to, and I was like, oh wow, this is cold.
Yeah, so usually we try to get the party separated and all that. I hate to keep you out here when it's freezing like this.
And I already let her know there are guns in the house, but they're in a safe over here.
Okay, is it just the two of you in the house?
And my 2 teenagers.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna throw your shoes on, okay? Because it's freezing out there. And I put your phone down somewhere. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to use hers because she's got mine.
She has your phone?
Yeah, she won't give it back.
Okay, how did she end up getting your phone?
When she was on top of me, clawing, kicking, and screaming, and...
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that's sucky best friend.
Okay. Okay, so you said she got on top of you and she took your phone, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. He showed minor scratches and bruises as evidence, which the deputy meticulously documented with photographs and notes for the report. The boyfriend described how a failed dinner plan quickly escalated into a physical altercation.
I don't think she was kind of more just always up here.
Okay, so what started everything?
Well, we were supposed to go to dinner tonight, and Sarah's a very selfish person, so of course she went to dinner by herself and didn't come home. So I just sent her, or I called her and said, hey, or I sent her a text, said, hey, where are you at? It was like 8:30. And then she called and she goes, oh, I'm up in the Union. I don't know if you know where the Union is, over in Milton. Really good restaurant. And I said, oh.
However, his account was cut short as a sudden commotion broke out between her partner and the woman, prompting the deputy to rush in.
You don't have to talk to me. Just go listen to him. It doesn't matter what I say.
I do have to talk to you.
It doesn't matter what I say.
Because you're the sucky one.
Just arrest me. Take me.
Yeah, do that now. Don't waste nobody's time.
I just don't have anywhere to go, and I'm leaving this house.
Stop.
Just arrest me. Arrest me. Go ahead. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. 1 glass of wine.
Right.
Take me to jail. I don't care.
I don't care.
Oh my God.
God.
She's like, oh my God, you're doing too much. Ma'am, you're doing too
Give me
much.
your hands. I hope this makes you happy. Put your hands
She
behind your
said, I
back.
hope this makes you happy.
I hope this makes you happy.
Man, after this, people should, since AI is something that is coming out that is like very easy and accessible, people need to start coming with a videotaping of the stuff that they've come through in life. Because people need to see this of her to say, do I want to get to know you? Yes or no? Because why? Why would anyone need to deal with this? Now she gets to walk around like easy pleasy, lemon squeezy later on, and nothing will happen. Because sometimes when succubus and warlocks are in relationships and then this happens, they drop charges. And when they drop charges, you know what happens? Nobody gets to know there.
I mean, this is a little...
Like this. See?
Ma'am, you're the one who chose to take it this way.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
I was asking what was happening.
Kyle.
Is this what you wanted?
We're not doing
This
this.
is what you wanted, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle. Is this what you wanted, Kyle? Boozing. Very boozing.
Can you please not embarrass us in front of the whole
Boozing!
neighborhood?
You already did it. You did it yourself.
You don't even pull into the driveway. This is like all you have.
This is like
For
all...
the love of God.
Gosh.
Kyle, my phone's on the driveway, and here's yours. You might as well come and get it.
I feel bad for Kyle, because why?
You guys suck.
Oh!
I hope this is, like, amazing to you.
No, it's not, because it's cold outside, and these popos don't need to be doing that.
You want to search her real quick?
Yep.
Good. They don't get
You guys suck.
Who says you guys suck?
Hi, man. What's your name? This is so f***ed up. Do you have anything on you that I need to know about? Nope. Anything that's gonna prick me, poke me, stab me, hurt in any kind of way? Nope. Anything illegal? Nope.
Now she has an
This is
attitude.
awesome. Can you put your shoe back on? You can put your shoe back on. Yeah. Thank you so much. Same thing on the other foot? Now I know why everyone hates the police, even though I support them and give them money and adjust them for free.
What?
Thank God I'm not black. What? You can put your shoe back on. Thanks, Kyle. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to check your pulse so much. Sarah,
She said, thank God I'm not black because she's saying that they would have most likely viewed her.
You feel f***ing validated.
You viewed her.
Second. Thank you so much, Kyle.
Oh, man. Oh, living with that sucky, this must really be a
phone number.
one-way.
I don't know who to call, so I hope you can get me out of this.
Nobody's coming for you.
Please get me out of this. Get in the car.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Oh! You've apparently never been in an abusive relationship in your life.
Nobody wants to be in a
Yeah, but she wouldn't tell me what happened.
Charlie was born into wealth, but that didn't last.
I want to
long.
see how
His
far my
billionaire
phone.
parents
This
died in a
computer is
car crash
probably
when he was
is going to
5,
die.
And overnight,
It's
he was
going
left
to
with nothing.
die.
He went from velvet
I have
sheets
this
to the
much.
hard floor
I'm
of the
definitely
orphanage.
not gonna
He thought
be
he would
able
spend his
to
life with
untangle
nothing.
it
But
before
with an
it
unexpected
dies.
stroke of luck,
So
at the
I
age
am
of
going
25,
to
he was
finish
noticed by
entangling
Mr.
it,
Wilson, one of the
and then
wealthiest
I
men
am
in
going
Orskdale.
to come
He
back
saw something
online
in Charlie
and
that no one else
finish
did.
making
And to
the
everyone's shock,
panties.
he
But
decided to marry off his beautiful
thank you for
granddaughter,
being in my
Claire,
life,
to
for who
Charlie,
was in my
a
life.
broke
Thank you for
nobody.
the one love.
Fortunately, just
Appreciate
like Mr.
you.
Wilson,
And I'll be
Claire
right back.
also instantly fell in love with Charlie.
Happened. All she says she was both